Hi everyone, welcome back to GeoCurrent. There's a popular belief in Washington and Silicon Valley that open societies always win the tech race. The logic is simple. Freedom creates creativity, creativity creates innovation, and innovation guarantees victory. It's a nice story, but today's global competition doesn't run on that logic anymore. It now runs on speed. And this is where the West's assumptions begin to fall apart. Because China is not trying to win with open markets or startup culture. It's trying to win by building a system designed for high-velocity execution. The core idea of today's briefing is that the US keeps a strict wall between its commercial tech companies and its national priorities. And China took the opposite path. It built a single, unified pipeline called civil-military fusion, which links every major tech company directly to national strategy. Now, for fairness, some analysts argue that China's rise is also driven by huge investments in internal research, not just structural advantages. That's a serious point, and if you want the full picture, check out our companion video that covers that angle. So today we're going to look at why this fusion model creates structural advantages and how two forces inside the system make it run faster than anything the West can legally match. The architecture of fusion. Let's start with the basic structure. In the US, tech firms and the government cooperate, but always at a distance. Every partnership must pass through oversight, legal reviews, privacy checks, and lengthy contracts. That protects civil liberties, but it slows everything down. China's model is nearly the opposite. The legal framework encourages companies to support national direction whenever requested. It's not a side policy, it's the foundation of how modern tech is organized. This means the platforms, cloud providers, and AI labs we see as commercial players are also part of the national pipeline. When a company builds something new, it becomes usable across the system almost instantly. This is what we call the unified vector. A new capability in one part of the economy becomes a national capability on day one. Take logistics. In China, if a company develops faster warehouse robots or more efficient delivery drones, those improvements can be adapted for government use immediately. In the US, that transition could take years. China's model looks a lot like wartime industrial mobilization, except it runs all year, even in peacetime. The US model is slower on purpose, and that protects important rights. But the trade-off is speed. And in AI, speed is not a luxury. Speed is the whole game. Fuel number one, massive data volume. The first force behind China's acceleration is simple: data quantity. AI models grow stronger by training on huge amounts of information. Western countries limit how companies can collect and use data. These rules protect the public, but they restrict scale. China's system doesn't face the same internal limits. With over 1 billion people connected through digital payments, mobility platforms, online services, and nationwide sensors, the country generates an enormous stream of structured information. All of it can be centralized for large-scale model training. This produces something analysts call high-resolution behavioral data. Basically, a dense picture of how nearly 1/5 of the human population move and interact every day. Take healthcare as an example. Western researchers must navigate strict patient privacy rules before feeding medical data into an AI system. China can integrate records nationwide. That gives its medical models a training pool no Western country can legally match. The result is faster updates, faster iteration, and faster deployment. The models never run out of fuel. The pipeline never slows. Another source of acceleration comes from global research. China's ecosystem can rapidly combine external academic papers, open data sets, published findings, and international public knowledge with its own internal data. This creates a shortcut, sometimes described as R&D arbitrage, skipping the slow, expensive early stages and jumping ahead to refinement and scaling. This blend of massive internal data and efficient global sourcing allows China to maintain a pace that feels almost impossible from the outside. Fuel number 2, workforce tempo. The second key factor is labor intensity. Many tech teams in China operate under extremely demanding schedules. The well-known 996 rhythm, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week, isn't universal, but it's common enough to shape outcomes. It adds a huge amount of raw output. Meanwhile, the West is moving toward conversations about reduced hours, mental health mandates, and improved work-life balance. From a human perspective, this is absolutely progress. From a geopolitical perspective, it creates a large tempo gap. Think of it this way: a 40-hour week versus a 72-hour week. One team completes 1 week of work. The other completes almost 2. Over a single year, that means more than 1,600 additional hours per worker. Multiply that across thousands of engineers. Multiply that across multi-year programs. You get a compounding advantage that directly speeds up every part of the fusion pipeline. Ideas turn into prototypes faster. Prototypes become products faster. Products scale faster. It's not glamorous, and it's certainly not sustainable long-term. But inside the fusion model, it becomes a powerful engine of acceleration. Conclusion: the structural choice. If the global AI race were judged only by speed, unity of effort, and data volume, the West would face a clear structural disadvantage. China's fusion model concentrates direction, data, and labor into a single system designed for rapid execution. But speed isn't everything. A unified structure moves fast, but it struggles with messy creativity and disruptive thinking. The West still excels at the kind of innovation that emerges from open debate and individual experimentation. The breakthroughs no committee can plan. If you want to understand the strategic rationale that defends China's approach, the idea that they are winning purely on innovation and merit, watch our other video on the China's strategic AI advantage thesis. So, here's the question I want to leave you with. Can the West stay competitive by improving its current model, or does this moment demand a new strategy entirely? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is GeoCurrent, and I'll see you in the next briefing.